Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Silence!
Thank you, ladies and gents, for coming up this afternoon and supporting the Hurdle Memorial game. It's hard to believe that already it's 30 years. But I can tell you that the only thing 30 years is 30 years that you miss someone that you love. I look around today and I see a lot of people that Denton grew up with, and I wonder what would he have been like today. And it's a bit hard at times. This has been a difficult year for Teachers Rugby Club because we've lost 3 outstanding members of the club over the past 13 months. Stefan Edwards, the most recent, the most heart-wrenching. Brian Toms, a stalwart in the club. He was the type of fellow, if you knew him and he was on your side, you loved to see him. But if he played against you, you hope never to see him again. And then Devray, a larger-than-life fella who, believe it or not, had the same operation Denton had, but 20 years later. I happened to be there at Leahy when he had the operation. And Devray was the type of person that if he had to have a particular medication at 3 o'clock, at 1 minute after 3, he was calling the nurse. Where are you? Where's the medication? So when he was discharged, there was a lot of happy people at Leahy. But Devray started coaching here, and some of his methods were not like a lot of the conventional methods, but they were working. And he is a terrible miss. But what we're going to do this afternoon, for some, it's been a very long day. As you know that Teachers Rugby Club go to church on a Sunday morning because it's something that Denton did. It wasn't unusual for Denton to go to Bright Temple on a Sunday morning, read the lessons, sing in the choir, and end up at National Sports Club on Sunday afternoon, kicking or missing conversions. Denton's philosophy with rugby was, win or lose, the sun is still going to shine tomorrow morning. It used to piss me off tremendously. Because I believe if you didn't win, the world would stop spinning. But I tell you, it's been difficult to live with. But when you look around today and you see so many old friends of rugby, and not only Teachers Rugby Club, and you look behind and you see so many youngsters here. Denton's first game with Teachers Rugby Club was my first game as Teachers Captain in 1974. He was at Warwick Academy. We played against the Penguins, and only just lost. And you see so many youngsters out here today, and it's something I'm sure that he is looking down from up above and enjoying it. But what I have this afternoon is Mr. Patrick McHugh, good friend of mine. We've been about for a long time. Someone once said that we're not regular villains, and I quite agree with it. He's going to Mr. McHugh is going to present the trophies for the ladies' game. And if you'd like to say a little bit.
Well, back in the day when I was a real rugby player, I wouldn't have worn coloured boots as some of you do now. Easily identified. But, just one word on the second team. You know, over the last few years, it's always been difficult to get a team to play against us because we have so many players that turn up for this tournament. And I do appreciate today the fact that the second team came out there, gave us a great game. And boys, well done. Now, I do know the rest won the second team ladies, and so I'd like to present the trophy to the captain of the rest second team ladies.
She exists. Can't you understand it?
She bailed on you! So you come forward and
I got the back.
You don't have a speech prepared?
Thank you.
All right.
The best speech I ever heard.
First, second team ladies trophy goes to teachers. So the captain of teachers, come forward, please.
Turn around, over here.
It happens every year.
Don't drop it, I said.
That's Crystal!
Just do my Sean now. Thank you. It's an honor to meet the teachers today, the ladies. Thank you.
Just pretend it's a rugby ball.
Thank you, Mrs. Q. What I'd like to do, which is something very uncommon for me, is to thank the referees for this afternoon. Because without them, there'd be no game. I have always been known as one that self-refereed. And a lot of the referees didn't agree with my self-referee. So consequently, my playing time was very short. But thank you again, gents. And to present the men's trophies, I have Mr. Thomas Sinclair. He was Denton's roommate on tour, and it was rumored or it was said that if Tommy got in before you, he'd lock the door, go to sleep, you couldn't get in the room. You'd go find somewhere else to sleep at night.
That was just a rumor.
And it's another rumor that says there's a good guy is stretching the pint of beer. So, Mr. Sinclair,
No one wants that.
yeah.
Anyone in New Orleans would know that. Thank you, everyone, and I want to thank all the spectators, all the players, and everyone involved in coming out today. It was a special day for us. This game means a lot to Teachers Rugby Club. Denton was my roommate on tour on a couple occasions. He was a larger-than-life player. He was the kind of guy that when you saw him running at you, you said a quick Hail Mary and got out of the way kind of thing. I want to thank Derek and the Hurdle family for asking me to present these trophies because it really is a special time for me. It's also a special time or a special day for me because it's the first time ever that I actually got to play the same day that my daughter actually played for Teachers Rugby Club as well. So for me, she actually she did play better than me today and actually played 2 games, plus went to training this morning. I lasted probably 5 minutes.
And it was a stressful 5 minutes.
So I think the second team, we had a quick calculation and found that the combined ages was 760 something years, or an average of 51 plus years for the starting 15. I think that's quite remarkable. Some may not know, just a point, when we honored this game with Denton's memory, the stripe that we have, the black stripe that we have on our jersey is in remembrance of Denton. But we carry that on for the remembrance of all of the fallen Teachers players, and it will keep on going and brings people back time after time, and certainly do appreciate the Teachers boys for coming out and supporting this. Second team captain, please come forward.
I thought it was me.
Ladies second team.
It's all right.
Guys, I want to echo what Chalky said. I want to thank the second team, rest team. Coming out for these days isn't always the easiest thing to do. But thank you very much, and then thank you, of course, to teachers. We had a squad of 35 plus guys, and that's awesome. It's a sign of the strength of our team. All right, so thanks a lot. Cheers.
In the last game today, teachers valiantly came second, and thank you to the boys for fighting to the end. But the rest did prevail, and I'd like to invite the first team captain to come forward.
Hold the trophy.
This is a trophy that will fall apart like the one that we saw before, so be very careful.
Just hold it.
Well done, Don.
First thing is, well done. Wow. Pay attention.
So, Papa Hurdle, you said you know something about self-refereeing. It's been said, I know something also on that subject, but today I had nothing to say, so thank you to the referees. I thought it was a great game, and thank you for everything you did. Obviously, I've played in this game once or twice, and it's always a great day. You know, teachers. When I walked down the steps, when I arrived here, there were so many red shirts around, and it's testament to the club. Young, some not so young, some not so young who are playing, but great turnout. I guess this year is particularly special for the club. Denton, I didn't know, but I've heard a lot about from Papa Hurdle and others, and but this year, obviously, with some other dear friends passing, took on huge additional significance. And I guess they're looking down on Teachers Rugby, looking down on everybody that turned out today, and I think they're probably very proud of everybody. So great club, great day. Thank you to all the Bermuda boys who played. You know, great performance against a difficult Teachers team. So great stuff to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Just ask Mr. Porter, would you like to say something? Sure.
Did he still get yellow carded?
I suppose I better start off by thanking the referees. They did a great job today. Didn't miss a thing. I wish they had. But, I appreciate that. Obviously, the game wouldn't be the same without them, so I appreciate that.
Stand still, David.
Okay. I don't like pictures. I'd like to thank the rest or the national team. I think they did a great job. First half was pretty tight, hard fought game. Then I think we tired a little in the second half, but do appreciate the teachers boys, good hard effort. It's not easy playing with 14 players twice in the second half, but I'll apologise for one of those. I'm sure I'll apologise later several times as well. But I think it was good spirit, great day, and appreciate everybody turning out. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks again for turning up. I just want to draw attention to what happened. Teachers Rugby Club had father-son combinations out there today. We had mother-daughter combinations out there today.
Brother.
We had brothers, and we had father-daughter combinations. So this is what this club has evolved to over the years. So thank you again for the support. And we look forward to seeing everyone down at Dockside tonight. As one of the members is known to say, don't be shy.